Hello everybody, welcome to devlog 3 of my Tribulations of the Mage development log series. And for this devlog, I'm going to go over how I set up the player melee combat. And right now I'm just in the player character blueprint in a separate event graph I made called attacking and blocking. So yeah, let's get into the challenges and the ways I was able to set it up to a way that's successful. So obviously I have an input action that's connected to the left mouse. It's called IA attack, and once the left mouse is clicked, it will check the attack conditions, which is just a series of branches and bools to determine whether the player can attack and see if that variable is true. Also, you have bowls like is the player rolling, stun, casting spells, blocking, etc. Stuff like that. Now, also check if the player has enough stamina, which is just I'll probably get into this a little bit later. But yeah, like I said, let's get back to the attacking and blocking. So yeah, like I said, if the can attack variable is true, set blocking to false and call the attack function, which is just a custom event, which will see if attacking is true or false. If it's true, save attacks for combos. If it's not, set attacking to true, clear the stamina recover handle, and execute this macro, which determines which attack is sent depending on the attack count and the number of attacks. And the number of attacks is just the amount of times I want the player to attack. Right now I have it at 4. So there are 4 separate attacks and 4 separate functions for those attacks that each play a montage and damage the player's stamina. And I'll just do a quick little in-game demonstration. So right now, obviously, if I just do slow clicks, I don't do the combos. If I continue to click, I start to do the player combos, and as you can see with the red lines, I have line traces attack to the staff just so I can damage enemies, as you can see here, and I'll get a little bit more into that. So let's get into one of the montages. So right now here's a montage, and some of these notifiers are from old experimentation. What I ended up doing is using a anim notify that is called hit detection, which will cast to the player and call a function called start attack. This is a old hit detect function. So in the start attack function, let's go to it real quick. Let's see. I'm having a little bit trouble finding it. Let's see. Yeah, just give me a second. But yeah, let's go into the old one. So yeah, this is the old hit detect I did, which is it was going to be connected to a function, and then the basics of it just does a line trace from the line start and line trace end, which is just on the staff, which is just 2 scenes where I want to be able to do damage. And then obviously on hit it will break, see if it's an see the actor. If the actor's already damaged, if it's false, add it to a already damaged enemy array and deal the weapon damage, which I just have at 10 for right now. Let me go back into the attacking. There we go. And here it is. It's taking a little while to find it. So here's what I end up using instead of the hit detection function. I just did it all in the blueprint with the interface functions. Let me actually go to the character interface real quick. Let's see. So, like I said, I was just experimenting with it, and I decided to do a start attack and stop attack interface function. Let's see. Let's go back. So like I said earlier, it just I just have it bind to the set a timer event on a very low time. Have it looping, clear the sword trace timer, and like I said, line trace with those two points on the staff. Let's see, and then add if the enemy is already damaged, add it to this array, and then deal damage and then this reported. I just did this for AI later, and I just added this to the array so that the line trace isn't triggered multiple times with one attack. And as you can see, this dummy has 100 health. I do 10 damage, and with the array, I only deal 10 damage in one swing. So yeah, like I said, that's how I did the line trace hit detection. I just had two interface function events. Or yeah, I had two interface functions. Had the line trace go from the line start line end from the staff. Check if it's already damaged. If not, add it to damage so it only applies once. And then, like I said, with each attack, there's a different montage that plays, and they all have the anim notify hit detection on it so that it can do the line trace and deal damage. So yeah, that's like I said, that's how I did the attacking, and then for the animations, I just did, different upper body, lower body slots so that it can properly blend. Later on I might change the blend depth to a different, spine or bone. But I'm happy with this so far. And then let me get into how I do the combos. So for the combos, I check if the save attack is true or false. If it's true, don't save the attack. Calculate the last attack depending on the number of weapons and the attack count, as you can see here. And then if it is the last attack, obviously just reset it and restart the combo. If not, go through the attacks until it's at the end of the combo, which you can just see from right here, as the combo restarts. But yeah, that's how I did the combo. I'll go over stamina in a later video. But yeah, that's how I just did, attacking, attack combos, and the hit detection. So yeah, let's do a quick, glance just to show you the code. Right now, have the weapon damage 10, report damage, clear timers, etc. Add the custom events for attacking and attack combo, and then functions for reset attack. So yeah, that's how I did the basic player attacking for the character. Now later on, as you can see in the top left, there's just a gray box called 1, or that has a 1 in it. That was from the flexible combat, which is actually a experience bar. I actually made the little UI for the stamina, health, and mana. And I was, like I said, at this stage of development, I don't know if I want to include XP. Most likely not. I was thinking of maybe making it so that if the player hits the enemy enough with these regular staff attacks, the bar will go up. And I'll go back. But yeah, the little bar at the bottom left will go up, and maybe you can do like a super spell, or have it so that the player can maybe gain mana to do more spells. Like I said, I'll probably figure that out more later along in development. when I start doing more of the core combat features. But yeah, that's how I did attacks, and I hope you enjoyed this devlog.